United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization currently made up of 160 plus members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness.
Nithyananda, we welcome everybody that are joining us on YouTube and various different social media platforms. We've all just finished the yoga. We're going to be entering to the Pada Puja. Right now, for all of us, we are all having a very, very beautiful space just after yoga. When you sit in that feeling connection, you experience a very powerful space, a superconscious alchemy, literally, to receive the ultimate manifesting in you. Pada Puja. See, you may ask, like, what is so significant about Pada Puja? Why is it so special? Ask all of the Kailasavasis, they will tell you. Because we have had the experience of being, and the greatest blessing of being able to connect to a living deity, to be able to connect to Paramashiva in his manifest form. The happening of an avatar is so profound, so extraordinary and unique. He may definitely look like one amongst us, but his very attributes, the way how avatar manifests, he is beyond all of us. He's beyond all the attributes and the is beyond all the qualities and attributes that we carry. His form may look like that of a human being, but he's beyond all of that. He happens as a reminder to wake us up to our ultimate. He happens as a reminder to make us all manifest our highest possibility. That is an avatar. When all of us are sitting here to receive the darshan, Swamiji is literally going to be conducting, or that, taking us all through the superconscious alchemy. Even during Pada Puja, even when you offer, you're not offering to the Padukas, you're offering directly to Swamiji's divine lotus feet through the Padukas. The whole thing is different. When you are experiencing the feeling connection with Swamiji, it is a very, very powerful, almost like it's like when your Pada Puja is that, or I should say devotion is that touchstone that connects everything in your life to its highest conscious possibility. When we all sit, when we all connect to Swamiji through the Pada Puja, you realize it is not just his form. You connect to even his formless manifestation. That is exactly what Bhagavan Krishna declares. Idam shariram amadur vibhavyam means his whole being, his body. It may be that of a human form, but it is beyond all the attributes. It is transcendental body. It may look exactly like a human form, but it is not a material body. It is inconceivable. That is why Krishna declares so beautifully, Avajanati mamudha manushim tanumashritam. He says, Fools deride me when I descend in the human form. They do not know my transcendental nature. They do not know my supreme dominion over all that there is. That's why he says, Param bhavam ajanato mama bhuta maheshwaram. Mama bhuta maheshwaram. Of all that exists, he is Maheshwara. He is Parameshwara. He manifests in this exact same, looking like a same human body. But he is beyond. He is not bound by nature. He is not bound by any of it to assume the human body. When you experience this, when you connect to Bhagavan Krishna, this is what again and again he tells, even in the whole Bhagavatam, the 5th canto. He clearly declares his truth. He says people see him as Rishabha Deva because of these transcendental qualities. When you sit and connect to Swamiji, it is the same verse that you experience as your reality. It is only fools that deride when an incarnation happens. It is only fools that do not understand the value of an avatar. But everyone that are here, understand, you made the best choice, the wisest decision of your life when you connected with the Guru.
Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for learning, sharing, and taking action. Together, we address climate challenges, preserve cultures, and shape a sustainable future. The United Ancient Nations is where ancestral knowledge guides the world toward harmony, justice, and collective growth. Join the United Ancient Nations in St. Kitts and Nevis, where ancient wisdom meets a sustainable future. Together, we rise. Established since 2002 in the United States of America, the United Ancient Nations is an intergovernmental organization, currently made up of 160+ members and indigenous nations. The United Ancient Nations serves as an international cultural and diplomatic organization focused on uniting indigenous cultures globally. As a non-state entity with UN-style advocacy, we focus on several key areas: cultural and digital heritage preservation, indigenous diplomacy, revival of indigenous knowledge systems to solve humanity's problems, global peace, environmental preservation, health and wellness, sustained economic development, indigenous and cultural tourism. In the heart of St. Kitts and Nevis, where the ocean meets the sky, a historic gathering is unfolding. The United Ancient Nations, a global forum where the world's first and ancient nations unite to share wisdom, confront challenges, and co-create solutions rooted in ancestral knowledge. The United Ancient Indigenous Enlightened Nations represents over 160 indigenous member nations and communities, advocating for more than 300 million people across all continents. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern action, fostering international cooperation, cultural preservation, and sustainable development through indigenous leadership. Beyond dialogue, the UAN experience nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. Sunrise meditation, yoga by the ocean, and cultural celebrations reconnect us to ourselves, each other, and the wisdom of the earth. In St. Kitts and Nevis, ancient traditions and vibrant cultures come alive. This is a space for
The technical glitch. Hope you're all able to hear me now. Now, when you are all sitting for the Pada Puja, the only thing you need to focus on is connecting to that formless consciousness, that supreme divine that manifests even in form out of his eternal compassion. When you connect with the master in this, a deep Upanishad happens between you and the Guru, you and the avatar. That space, that Upanishad that happens, is the most profound experience for you to have. Let us all now get ready to receive Swamiji, to get ready to literally welcome him in your inner space, to receive him in you, to start manifesting his Ananta Kalyana Gunas through you, just through puja. During puja time, don't get overwhelmed by the Sanskrit chants, prayers. Yes, you need to learn all of it, but enjoy the process. Visualize each offering. When you say Swagatam, visualize you're welcoming Swamiji in your heart. When you say Argya, visualize you're offering the traditional bouquet to Swamiji. You will see the profound experience that puja will give you. Let us all get ready now. Please sit straight, close your eyes. And close your eyes. Bring your whole space into absolute receptivity. Let us all get ready to receive the, let's all get ready to start the Pada Puja. Nithyanandam, hope all of you are now able to see us and hear us. If you all can see us and hear us, please wave your hands. Yes, I apologize for the technical glitch. Let us start with the Sadguru Vandanam. Sit straight. Please sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. We are now going to enter into the Pratyaksha Pada puja, declaring with the following declarations. If you agree to it, please say yes loudly.
I authentically recognize, which is internally processed, understand, and declare the truth that the cosmic energy exists.
Yes.
I authentically recognize, which is internally processed, understand, and declare the truth that Swamiji, Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva, Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti, the Guru Padakas, and the Atmalinga are the Chinmaya Vigrahas, the embodiment and representation of that very cosmic energy.
Yes.
Yes. I authentically recognize, which is internally processed, understand, and declare the truth that the Pada Puja which I am offering to Swamiji and the Paramashiva Puja which I am offering to Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva and Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti will reach the cosmic source of energy directly.
Yes.
I authentically recognize, which is internally processed, understand, and declare the truth of Sohamasmi, that even when I worship, I am Him.
Yes.
Yes.
Now.
Let us all now start the Pada Puja with the Sadguru Vandanam, offering our prayers to Swamiji and invoking Swamiji's presence. Now, please take some flowers in your hands, hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra, and offer the flowers at Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra.
Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasyaadhilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami.
Please offer the flowers. The next is the Guru Parampara Vandanam, the offering our prayers to Swamiji, Bhagavan Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva, Devi Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti. Now please take some flowers in your hands, hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra, and offer the flowers at Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra.
Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Samarambham Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Madhyamam Nithyananda Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam.
The next is the Arunagiri Yogishwara Vandanam, offering our prayers to Bhagavan Arunagiri Yogishwara, who is Paramashiva himself, was incarnated in the form embodying the ultimate guru-disciple relationship. Now, please take some flowers in your hands, hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra, and offer the flowers at Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra.
Lalate Tripundri Nithila Krita Kasturi Tilakaha Spuranmala Dhara Spurita Kati Kaupina Vasanaha Dadano Dustaram Shirasi Panirajam Shashikalam Pradipa Sarvesham Arunagiri Yogi Vijayate. The next
is the Tattvachamana, the ritualistic cleansing of the mouth. Now, please keeping your right hand in the Gokarana Mudra, take an uddarni of water and pour it into your palm. And take a sip of the water each time we chant the word Swadha. Om Atma Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Please wash your hands. Now, keeping your right hand, using the base of the right hand, wipe your lips from the right to the left along with the mantra. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Please wash your hands. Now, using the tips of the index, middle, and ring fingers joined together, touch above the upper lips and below the lower lips. Please wash your hands. Using the right hand, index finger, and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. Using the right hand, ring finger, and thumb together, touch your right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear. Please wash your hand. Using the base of the right hand, little finger, and thumb joined together, touch your navel center, right shoulder, right chest, left chest. Using the tips of all 5 fingers together, touch the top of the head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and your heart center. Please wash your hands. The next is the Shuklambaradharam, offering our prayers to Mahaganapati to remove all the obstacles which may obstruct us from offering puja. Now, place the akshata in take some akshata and flowers in both your hands. Hold your hands into fists and gently tap the sides of your forehead on your temples 5 times along with the mantra. Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Now,
Continue to hold the flowers and akshata in your hands.
And keeping the akshata and flowers in your hands, fold your index finger and middle finger to the center of the palm, keeping the ring finger and the little finger out. You're going to gently block the right nostril with the thumb, inhaling through the left nostril as we chant the mantras once. Then, when we chant the mantras for the second time, you're going to block the left nostril with the right hand ring finger. Chant the mantras thrice. You're going to gently release the thumb from the right nostril and exhale through the right nostril. Let's all enter into the pranayama.
Om Hum Ishanamurthaye Namo Om Tatpurushaktaye Namo Om Hum Aghoradaye Namo Om Vamadevakhyaye Namo Om Satyajatmurthaye Namo Om Mandadaye Namo Om Shaktaye Namo Om Shikhaye Namo Om Kavachaye Namo Om Netrebhyo Namastraye Namaha. Om Hum Ishanamurthaye Namo Om Tatpurushaktaye Namo Om Hum Aghoradaye Namo Om Vamadevakhyaye Namo Om Satyajatmurthaye Namo Om Mandadaye Namo Om Shaktaye Namo Om Shikhaye Namo Om Kavachaye Namo Om Netrebhyo Namastraye Namaha. Exit. Om Hum Ishanamurthaye Namo Om Tatpurushaktaye Namo Om Hum Aghoradaye Namo Om Vamadevakhyaye Namo Om Satyajatmurthaye Namo Om Mandadaye Namo Om Shaktaye Namo Om Shikhaye Namo Om Kavachaye Namo Om Netrebhyo Namastraye Namaha. Touch your right here.
The next is the Sankalpa. The Sankalpa is the conscious resolution where you can manifest anything you want, especially in the presence of Swamiji. Now, please close your eyes. Set your intention. What is it that you want to manifest? Let your intention connect to Swamiji as we chant the Sankalpa. Continue to hold on to that visualization. Now, keeping the same akshata and flowers in your hand, keep the right hand on top of the left, clasping them together, and place your hand on your right thigh. Mamopacha samasta dhritakshaya dvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Ditiya Parade Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvakamanvantare Ashtavimshati Tame Nitya-yuge Pratame Pade Jambudvipe Bharatavarshe Bharatkhande Meroho Dakshine Parshe Shakabde Asmin Vartamane Vyavaharike Prabhavadinam Dashraha Samvatsarana Madhye Vishwavasu Nama Samvatsare Dakshinayane Shri Lakshmi Venkateshwara Ritau Kartika Mase Krishna Pakshe Prathamai Shubhadito. Guruvasarayuktayam Kritika Nakshatra Varyana Yoga Taitila Karana Evam Guna Visheshana Vishishtayam Asyam Shubhaditau Shri Kailasonnata Dvadashanta Shyamala Pitharuda Shri Meenakshi Sundareshwara Bhinnaswarupa Parashiva Putra Ratna Kumara Gurumanya Tulyavatara Shri Parvati Stanyapana Labdha Divya Jnana Vishruta Sakala Nigama Gamasara Bhuta Dravida Veda Pravatre Srimad Paramashiva Karuna Samadhikata Mukta Maya Chaturashraya Nagiyamana Chhatra Chamara Shri Chinna Kahaladi Samasta Birada Valyalankita Jnana Vijnana Chakravarti Sarvajana Sangha Sadhyo Nirvana Diksha Gaya Pavarga Varsha Vishrana Jimuta Paramata Kalabha Kesari Shaiva Siddhanta Sthapanacharya Shri Raja Raja Pandya Maharaja Guru शमन शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञानवानो
वीक्षणानर्हार्हदोषेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्तृ सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनां अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ तृणवतीर्थम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्रं चतुर्तर गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वत मनुक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवचिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमद् परमहंस परिव्राजक आचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थं तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थं गुरु कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थं क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याणाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थं धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थं समस्त मंगलवाप्यर्थं भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूत श्री सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूप भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रत्यक्ष पाद पूजां करिष्ये श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव पूजां च करिष्ये ओम अपौपस्पृश्य
The next is the Ghantananda. Now, please pick up the bell in your left hand, hold it above your heart center, and start ringing the bell. The Ghantananda is to ward away any negative energies. Now, please take the bell in your left hand, hold it above your heart center, and start ringing the bell.
Om आगमार्थन्तु देवानां गमनार्थन्तु राक्षसां घण्टानादं करोम्यादो देवता वाहनलाञ्छनं घण्टादेवताभ्यो नमः.
The next is the Manasa Puja, the internal worship. Now, please take some flowers in your hands and hold your hands in the Kurma Mudra. The Manasa Puja is where you're going to worship Swamiji inside in your inner space.
All the offerings that you will be giving, offering during the Pada Puja, in the Manasa Puja, you will be visualizing and offering it in your Chidambara, in your inner space. So, as you invoke, visualize Swamiji being seated in the lotus of your heart and visualize all the offerings from welcoming him to feeding, to giving the clothes, sacred bath, everything. Now, please take some flowers in your hands.
The very meaning of the mantra which we're going to chant What seed can I offer to the Master except my heart? I offer the gratitude flowing as nectar to wash his feet and rinse his mouth. I offer my mind itself as the argha, the bouquet. To my Master, who is the very cosmos, what clothing can I offer except space? I offer my very prana, life energy, as the incense, and I offer the ocean of nectar as the food offering. The principle of unstuck perennial sound is to be offered as the bell, the air as the chamara, the sahasrara as the umbrella, the principal sound as the music, the actions of the senses, and also the vagaries of the mind as the dance. All the seven chakras, along with the Shushumna Nadi, is to be offered as the flower garland. The different kinds of flowers with which Swamiji is to be offered is as a flower garland. The different kinds of flowers with which Swamiji should be worshipped are guiltlessness, freedom from ego, freedom from suffering when your desires are not fulfilled, freedom from arrogance, freedom from ignorance, freedom from deceit, freedom from hatred, freedom from agitation, freedom from jealousy and greed. And Swamiji should also be worshipped with the flowers of non-violence, mastery over the senses, compassion, forgiveness, and enlightenment. Now, holding all this as a visualization, place your hands in the Kurma Mudra, placing it in front of your heart center. As you offer the Manasa Puja, visualize that you're offering all of this to Swamiji in your inner spirit.
ॐ हृत्पद्ममासनं दद्यात् सहस्रारच्युतामृतैः पाद्यं चरणयोर्दद्यात् मनस्वर्ग्यं निवेदयेत् तेन मृतेनाश्चमीयं स्नानीयतेन च स्मृतम् आकाशवत्वं वस्त्रं स्यात् गन्धः स्यात् गन्धरसं स्यात् प्रकल्पयेत् धूपं प्राणान् प्रकल्पयेत् तेजस्तत्त्वं च दीपार्थं नैवेद्यं स्यात् सुधाम्बुधिः अनाहतध्वनिर्घण्टा वायुतत्त्वं च चामरं सहस्रारं भवेत् छत्रं शब्दतत्त्वं च कीदकं नृत्यमिन्द्रियकर्माणि चाञ्चल्यं मनसस्तथा सुमेखलां पद्ममालां पुष्पं नानाविधं तथा अमायादेर्भावपुष्पैः अर्चयेद्भावगोचरम् अमायम् अनहङ्कारम् अरागम् अमलं तथा अमोघं मदम्बं च अद्वेषाक्षोभकौ तथा अमात्सर्यम् अलोभं च रसपुष्पं विदुर्बुधाः अहिंसा परमं पुष्पं पुष्पं दिव्यग्राः दया पुष्पं क्षमा पुष्पं ज्ञानपुष्पं च पंचमम् इति पञ्चदशे भावपुष्पैः सम्पूजयेत् भगवन्तं श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवम्.
The next is the Upachara Puja. Now, the first offering is Asana, the offering of seat to the Master. Now, please take some flowers in your hand. Hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra and offer the Akshata and flowers at Swamiji's Padukas at the end of the mantra. Asana. Om.
सर्वभूतान्तरात्मने इदं सुवर्णासनं सर्वदेवदेवैः भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमात्मने नमः.
The next thing is Swagatam, the offering of the welcoming of the Master. Now, please take some flowers in your hands, hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra, and offer the flowers at Swamiji's Padukas at the end of the mantra. As we are chanting the mantra, continue to visualize that you are welcoming Swamiji himself. Welcoming Swamiji to come and grace us all for the puja. Swagatam Om Shantam Sarvakarte Bhangre Paratikare Shivayukta Mahantam Mantra Sadashiva Sarasmai Shiva Guru Vikarangapalayavam Amintadarantoya Madatva Chatvakitikam Om Rashanamichanti Deva Swadhisha Siddhaya Tarasmai Te Parameshaya Swagatam Swagatam Prabhu Advame Sakalam Jivanam Parakam Swagatam Yadvaya Tanme Pasad Phalamagatam Om Hrim Sarvadev Swarupa Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Swagatam Suswagatam. The next is the offering of Padyam, the offering of water to wash Swamiji's feet. Now, please take an uddarni of water and offer it at Swamiji's Padakas along with at the end of the mantra. The meaning of the mantra which we are going to chant is I offer Padyam, that is the water for washing the feet of the Supreme God, the very devotion on whom brings about the ultimate bliss. Now, please take the uddarni of water and offer it on Swamiji's Padakas along with the mantra. Padyam Om Yadhapilimashatampakatam Tasmai Te Parameshana Padyam Shubhra Om Hri Ekapya Sarvadeva Swarupa Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam Yanam. The next is the offering of Arghya, the offering of the traditional bouquet. Now, please take the Arghya, the conch, in your hands and along with some bilva leaf, flower and some durva grass, smeared with some sandalwood paste and some akshata, offer the Arghyas onto Swamiji's Offer the Arghya, the water and the traditional bouquet onto Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra. Arghya Shatasamayuktam Vatram Tathaparim Tobhanam Prahanargham Mahesh Nithyananda Paramashivam Next is the offering of Achamaniyam, the offering of water to wash for mouthwash. Now, please take an udhani of water in your hands and offer it on Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra. The meaning of the mantra which we are going to chant now is, please accept this auspicious and sin-removing Ganga water by me as Achamaniyam, that is the water from mouthwash, offered by me with devotion. Now, please take an udhani of water and offer it on Swamiji's Padakas along at the end of the mantra. Achamaniyam Om Mantriniyasu Yadvari Sarvapandam Shubham Divachamaniyam Tamaya Bhaktya Niveditam Om Hri Idam Achamaniyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Swadha. The next is offering of Madhukka. The offering of the nectarine. If you have the milk, please take milk mixed with honey in your hands. If not, you can take an udhani of water. And you can offer it at Jesus Father at the end of the month. Madhuparkaha Om Sarvakashanasham Paripurna Shudhatmatam Madhuparkaha Kalpayami Prasidhame Om Hri Esha Madhuparkaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam Swadha. The next is the offering of Gandha, the offering of the scented oil. Now, please take some Gandha in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's Padakas at the end of the mantra. Gandha Tailam Om Snehangrahana Sneham Lokasnam Hitakasmaka Sarva Lokesha Shuddhastvam Dadhami Snehamuttamam Om Hrim Idam Gandha Tailam Sarvadeva Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam Nivedayami. Next is the offering of Snaniyan, the offering of the water to sacred bath. Now, please take an udhani of water in your hand and ringing the bell in your left hand, pour the water on Swamiji's Padakas along with a mantra, and please continue to ring the bell in your left hand and do this. Snaniyam Om Idam Sushitalam Vari Swachham Shuddham Manoharam Nanadham Te Maya Bhaktya Kalpitam Pratigrihyataam Om Hrim Idam Snaniyodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami. The next is the offering of Vastram, the offering of the fresh clothes. Now, please take the Vastram in your hand and hover it in front of Swamiji along with the mantra, and at the end of the mantra, you can also take a flower and offer it at Swamiji's Padakas. Offering the Vastram. Vastram Om Maya Chitra Patachanam Juguhyur Tejase Niravarana Vijnaya Vasaste Kalpayamyaham Om Hrim Idam Vastottariyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami. The next is the offering of Abharanam, the offering of the sacred jewelry. Now, please take the Abharanam in your hands, rotate it clockwise in front of Swamiji, and at the end of the mantra, you can also offer a flower on Swamiji's head. Offering the Abharanam. Abharanam Om Swabhava Sundarang Nana Shaktya Shrayayate Suvarnam Bhushanam Tubhyam Kalpayami Prasidami Om Hrim Idam Suvarnam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya
भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय निवेदयामि।
The next offering is Gandha, the offering of the sandalwood paste. Now, please take some sandalwood paste using your right hand ring finger and smear it on Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra.
गन्धः ॐ शरीरन्तेन जानामि चेष्टान्नैव च नैव च मया निवेदितान् गन्धान् प्रतिगृह्य विलिप्यताम्। ॐ ह्रीं एष गन्धः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिव प्रिय नमः।
The next is the offering of pushpams, the offering of fragrant flowers. Now, please take some flowers in your hands, fold your hands in the Atmanjana Mudra, and offer it on Swamiji's padukas at the end of the mantra.
पुष्पम् तुरीयवन सम्पन्नं नानागुणमनोहरम् आनन्दसौरभं पुष्पगृह्यतामिदमुत्तमम्। ॐ ह्रीं एतानि सचन्दनपुष्पाणि सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय औषध।
The next is the offering of the Bilva Patram. Now, please take some Bilva leaves smeared with some sandalwood paste and akshata in your hand and offer it on Swamiji's padukas at the end of the mantra.
बिल्वपत्रम् ॐ अमृतं भवं श्रीवक्षं शङ्करस्य सदाप्रियम् बिल्वपत्रं प्रयच्छामि पवित्रं ते सुरेश्वर। ॐ ह्रीं एतानि सचन्दन बिल्वपत्राणि सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय वौषत्।
The next is the offering of Tulasi Patram. The
Nithyananda, we apologize to all the participants. We had a small technical difficulty. We had dropped in between. And now we sincerely like to apologize to all of you. We will now be continuing the puja. We were in the offering of Tulasi Patram. Now, we request all the participants to please take some Tulsi leaves in your hands and we'll be offering it to Swamiji along the mantra. Tulasi Patram Om Namaste Bahurupaya Varadamurtaye Paramatmane Swam Om Idam Sachandana Tulasi Patram Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha.
The next is the offering of dhupa, the incense sticks. Now, please take the lit incense sticks in your hands and wave it in front of Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra, and please ring the bell in your left hand as you do so.
Dhupaha Om Vanaspatirto Divyo Gandhaya Krumanohana Agreya Sarvadevanam Dhupoyam Tadilikyam Om Him Esha Dhupaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha.
The next is the offering of Deepa, the offering of the lit lamp. Now please shake the lit lamp to Deepa in your hand and wave it in front of Swamiji's padukas along with the mantra and continue to ring the bell in your left hand again.
Deepaha Om Suprakacho Mahadeepaha Sarvatattirapaha Sabhagyabhyantara Jyotirdeepoyam Pratigrihyataam Om Him Esha Deepaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha.
The next is the offering of Naivedyam, the offering of food. Now, please take a mudani of water, hover it over the Naivedyam. Hover the mudani of water over the Naivedyam clockwise 3 times and offer the water on Swamiji's padukas at the end of the mantra. Continue to ring the bell in your left hand at your distance.
Naivedyam Om Naivedyam Vidam Deva Chattvaradvinirmitam Maya Nirvidam Bhaktya Grahana Parameshwara Om Him Idam Topakarna Naivedyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Nivedayami.
The next is the offering of Paniyam, the offering of water for washing the hands and the mouth. Now, please take some water in the udhani and offer it at Swamiji's padukas at the end of the mantra.
Paniyam Om Samasta Deva Devesha Sarvatriptikaram Karam Akhandananda Sampurnam Jamipiganamuttamam Om Hrim Idam Panarthodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha.
The next is the offering of Punarachamaniyam, the offering of water for washing the mouth. Now, please take some water in your hands, in the udhani of water in your hands and offer it at Swamiji's padukas at the end of the mantra.
Punarachamaniyam Om Uchishtamapya Suchiva Yasya Smarnamatrataha Shuddhimapnoti Tasmai Te Punarachamaniyakam Om Hrim Idam Punarachamaniyodakam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Swaha.
And the next is the Aratati, the offering of the Arati, the lit chanted. Now, please take the Arati in your hand with a lip transfer and wave the arati in front of your Padukas and Swamiji along with the mantra, and please ring the bell in your left hand as you do so. Arati is literally seeing Swamiji's whole form through the light of the lamp. Aratikam Om Ekadi Pamala Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha Om Sangrahannesya Yajate Iman Ganatagum Sangrahaniti Dvadasharashmirashana Bhavati Dvadashamasa Sanvatsarah संवत्सरमेवावरुन्धे भौञ्जी भवति ऊर्ध्वैगुञ्जाः ऊर्ध्वमेवावरुन्धे चित्रा नक्षत्रं भवति चित्रं वा एतत् कर्म कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि आरातिकं समर्पयामि भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिव चरणकमलेभ्यो नमः The next is the offering of Pushpanjali, the fragrant flowers of the crown. Please take some flowers in your hands, hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra, and as we offer the Pushpanjali, this is the time to offer all your gratitude, all your surrender, everything at Swamiji's feet. Hold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra and offer the flowers at Swamiji's Padukas at the end of the mantra. पुष्पाञ्जलिः गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः अखण्डमण्डलमाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्तकर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः मन्नाथ श्री जगन्नाथो मद्गुरु श्री जगद्गुरुः ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि पुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पयामि भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिव चरणकमलेभ्यो नमः ॐ नित्यानन्दम् Next, we'll be entering into the Paramashiva puja. Please, we request all the participants to please turn towards the northern direction and Please also ensure that your Atmalinga stand, this is the Atmalinga stand. Please also ensure that the yoni of the Atmalinga is facing towards the northern direction. And your Atmalinga is placed on top of this. This is called the yoni. And this should be facing the northern direction. We request all the participants to please turn towards the north. We're starting with the Tattvachi. Keep your right hand in the Gokarang Mudra. Pour another of water into your palm and take a sip of the water each time we chant the words Swaha. Om Atma Tattvam Shodhyami Swadha. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhyami Swadha. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhyami Swadha. Please wash your hands. Please using the base of the right hand, wipe the lips from the right to the left. Om Vam Vidya Namaha. Please wash your hand. Using the tips of the index, middle and ring finger together, touch above the upper lip and below the lower lip. Please wash your hand. Using the tips of the right hand index finger and thumb joined together, touch the right nostril, left nostril. Using the tips of the right hand ring finger and joined together, touch your right eye, right ear, left ear. please wash your hands. Using the base of the right hand, little finger and thumb joint together, touch your navel center, right chest, left chest. Using the tips of all 5 fingers joined together, touch your top of the head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and your heart center. Please wash your hands. The next is the Sakali Now, as we enter into the Sakali we request everyone, please watch the screen and follow along as we show the respective mudras and the various places where we're going to be touching the body and doing the Anganyasa and the Karanyasa. So, now, using your left hand, wipe the front and back of your right hand. 1. Using your right hand, wipe the front and back of your left hand twice. Om Hastraya Namaha. Fold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra. Om Ham Shaktaye Vaushate. Bring your palms in front of you, facing towards you with your thumb stuck inside towards the middle of the palm. Om Ham Shivasana Namaha. Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha. Now, using your right hand, using the thumbs of both your hands, you're going to be touching the tips of your little finger and moving the thumbs downwards to the base of the little finger. And you're going to repeat this with each of the fingers along with the respective mantras. Starting from the little finger, moving to the thumb. Om Ham Satyojatamurtaye Namaha. Om Him Vamadeva Guhyaya Namaha. Om Hum Aghor Hridayaya Namaha. Om Him Tatpurushavastraya Namaha. Om Hum Ishanamurdhaya Namaha. Now bring your hands in front of you. Om Ham Hum Vidya Dehaya Namaha. Now bending the index, middle and ring finger, bring your hands in front of your third eye. Om Hum Netrebhyo Namaha. Bring your hands in front of you. Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha. Now again, using the tips of the thumbs, touch the tips of the little finger, moving your fingers downwards to the base of the little finger, repeating this with each of the mantras respectively as you keep moving from your little finger to each of the respective fingers. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Om Him Sharate Namaha. Om Him Shikhaya Namaha. Om Him Kavachaya Namaha. Om Hastraya Namaha. Now bringing your hands into fists, rotate them around each other once. Om Him Kavachaya Namaha. Bring your hands in Namaskara Mudra. Om Ham Shivaya Vaushate. Bring your hands in front of you. Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha. Fuse your right hand ring finger and thumb join together and touch the Ananda Gandha. Om Ham Shivasanaya Namaha. Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha. Now bringing the little fingers and thumbs of both your hands, touch the respective names. Om Ham Satyojatamurtaye Namaha. Put your right hand ring finger and thumb join together, touch your navel center. Om Him Vamadeva Guhyaya Namaha. With your right hand middle finger and thumb join together, touch your heart center. Om Hum Aghor Hridayaya Namaha. With your right hand index finger and thumb join together, touch above your upper lip. Om Him Tatpurushavastraya Namaha. With your right hand thumb, touch the top of your forehead. Om Hum Ishanamurdhaya Namaha. Using your right hand ring finger and thumb join together, touch the heart center. Om Ham Hum Vidya Dehaya Namaha. Now, using the index, middle and ring finger, touch the right eye, third eye and left eye respectively. Om Hum Netrebhyo Namaha. Now, using the right hand ring finger and thumb join together, touch the Ananda Gandha. Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha. Now, using the right hand little finger and thumb join together, touch the heart center. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Using the right hand ring finger and thumb join together, touch the top of the head. Om Him Sharate Swaha. Using the right hand middle finger and thumb join together, touch the back of the head or the shikha. Om Hum Shikhaya Vashite. Now, crossing your left hand over the right, bring your index fingers into the shape of a hook. And along with the mantra, you are going to uncross your hands and bring your hands in front of your chest. Om Him Kavachaya Hum. Now, using both the thumbs, strike the middle of the palms, of both your palms. Om Hastraya Pada. Now, bringing Using your index finger and middle finger together, you're going to strike the left palm thrice. Om Hastraya Hum Fate. Now using the right hand index finger and thumb joined together, starting from the eastern direction, you're going to snap in all 8 directions around you and down and up. Om Hastraya Pate. Now, moving the hands from the top of the head, move your fingers down all the way to the touching the sides of your body, bringing your hands in the Namaskara Mudra. Om Ham Shivaya Vausate. The next is the Samanyanta. Now, please take some akshata and some flowers and some sandalwood paste and put it in the Panchapatram. Mix it in the water. Once you're done mixing within the water, cover the Panchapatram, cover the mouth of the Panchapatram with your right hand as you chant Om 7 times internally. All of you can chant it internally, we will chant it out loud. Om, 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 Om. Now, keeping your right hand, index finger and thumb joined together, starting from the eastern direction, snap in all 8 directions and down and up. Om Hastraya Phate. Now, bringing your hand in the Avakuntala Mudra, you are going to be rotating your index finger clockwise around the Panchapatram, showing into the Panchapatram. Om Hem Kavachaya Hum. And now you are going to be showing the Dhenu Mudra to your Atmaningam, to the water, to the Panchapatram. The Dhenu Mudra is where basically both your index fingers will be touching the tips of the middle finger, and the tips of the little fingers are going to touch the tips of the ring finger with your thumbs joined together. Om Ham Shivaya Vaushate. Now, please offer a flower to your Atmaningam. Om Ham Shivasanaya Namaha. The next is the Dhyana, where we'll be chanting the Dhyana mantra. Please take some flowers in your hands and fold a hand in the Atmanjali Mudra. And as we chant the mantra, connect to Swamiji and visualize Paramashiva, Devi Paramashiva Shakti and Swamiji in your third eye. At the end of the Dhyana mantra, you are going to exhale into the flower, visualizing that Paramashiva, Devi Paramashiva Shakti from your heart are entering into that flower as you offer it onto the Atmalinga. Lalate Tripundri Nitilakita Kasturi Tilakaha Puranmala Dharat Purita Katikaupi Navasanaha Ladhano Dustaram Shirasi Panirajam Shishikalam Pradipa Sarvesham Arunagiri Yogi Vijayate Indhuni Bhapancha Mukhahasta Dashayuktam Shulamragatam Kamasi Vajjam Abhayam Syat Vashavaradam Kusamanijvalanavanu Shveta-kamalasana Sadashiva-swarupam. Om Ham Shivamurtaye Namaha. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Saikya Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaye Namaha. Dhyayami Avahayami. Now, exhale into the flower, visualizing that from your heart, Paramashiva, Devi Paramashiva Shakti are entering into the flower as you offer it to your Atmaniyam. Now we're continuing the Avahana. In the next, we're going to be showing showing some mudras to your Atmalinga along with the respective mantras, which is invoking the presence of Paramashiva and Devi Paramashiva Shakti in their Atmalinga. All of you can see the screen and follow along. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Iti Avahana Mudram Pradarsha. Keep your palms together with your palms facing upward. Now turn your palms around, keeping the palms facing downward, showing it to the Atmanlinga. Thapana. Bring your hands into fists with the thumbs facing outside and the fists parallel to each other. Sannidhana. Now, tucking your thumbs inside your fists, bring your fists parallel to each other and show it to the Atmanlinga. Nishthara mudram pradarshya. Now, with the right hand, clasp your left hand thumb and cover the right hand with the left hand, keeping the thumb facing outward. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Iti Linga Mudra. Now bring your hands into the Namaskara Mudra. Namaskara Mudra. Next, keeping your hands in the Avatam Mudra, you're going to rotate your fingers, your index finger around the Atmalinga and show it to the Atmalinga at the end of the month. Om Hem Kavachayaham. Iti. Now, the first offering is Asana, the offering of seed. Now please take some akshata in your hand and offer it at Swamiji at the Atmalinga at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Asanam Samarpayami. The next is the offering of the Pratyaksha, the offering of water to wash from his feet, wash from his mouth, and the offering of the traditional buffet. Now, please take an utani of water in your hand, throw it to Paramashiva's feet, the bottom of the Atmalinga, and offer it in the first room. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Pour the utani of water to the middle of the Atmalinga to Paramashiva's mouth, and offer it into the middle Atmalinga. Om Ham Shivaya Swadha. Now take another litany of water, throw it to the top, to the ground of Atmalinga, and offer it into the third bowl. Om Ham Shivaya Swaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Padyachamanajam Datva. The next is the offering of Snaniyam, the offering of the sacred bow. Now, please take the bell in your left hand as you ring it, and take the tea with the near of water and offer it onto your Atmalinga along with the mantra. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Snanam Samarpayami. Snananam Samarpayami. Pour an utani of water to Paramashiva's mouth and offer it into the middle. Om Ham Shivaya Swadha. The next is the offering of Vastram and Abharan. Now, please take some akshata in your hand and show it and hover it, akshata of the flowers in your hands, and hover it over the Vastram and the Abharanam, the sacred cloth and the jewelry, and offer it to your Atmalinga at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Vatrejno Pavita Uttari Abharanatamakradan Samarpayami. The next is the offering of Gandha, the offering is sandalwood paste. Now, using your right hand ring finger, please take some sandalwood paste in your hand. And you can smear the Gandha onto the Atmalinga along with the mantra. And once you're done offering the Gandha, also offer some kumkum. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. Gandhan Dharayami. Offer some kumkum on top of the Gandha. Gandhasyopari Haritra Kumkumachurnam Samarpayami. The next is the offering of Ashtapushpa Puja, the offering of various different flowers. Now, please take some flowers in your hands and offer the flowers onto your Atmalinga each time we chant the word Namaha. Try to. Om Bhavaya Devaya Namaha. Bhavasya Devasya Patne Namaha. Om Sarvaya Devaya Namaha. Sarvasya Devasya Patne Namaha. Om Ishanaya Devaya Namaha. Ishanasya Devasya Patne Namaha. Om Pashpate Devaya Namaha. Pashpate Devasya Patne Namaha. Om Ugraya Devaya Namaha. Ugrasya Devasya Patne Namaha. Om Rudraya Devaya Namaha. Rudrasya Devasya Patne Namaha. Om Bhimaya Devaya Namaha. Bhimasya Devasya Patne Namaha. Om Mahate Devaya Namaha. Mahato Devasya Patne Namaha. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivaya Namaha. अष्टपुष्पपूजां समर्पयामि. Om Ham Shivaya Sudha. Om Ham. The next is the offering of Bilvapatra. Please take the Bilva leaf in your hands, where you can find the faith, and offer it to Swami at the Nirva Attainment. Om Ham Shivaya Namaha. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta. Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Namaha. Bilvapatram Samarpayami. The next is the offering of Ghanta Puja. Now please take some water and sprinkle on Om Hayatraya Namaha. Now sprinkle some water on the Advika stands. Om Hayatraya Pate, offer a flower. Om Hayaya Namaha. Start ringing the bell above your head. Wave the dhupa in front of your Atmalinga along with the mantra. Om Dhurati Dhurvadhurvantam Dhurvatayo Osman Dhurvatidam Dhurvayam Vayam Dhurvamasvam Devanamasitasnidamam Tattvitamam Vishwadamam Manyutamam Devahutamam Hitamasirha Vidhanam Nigumhasvama Mitratyatva Tattika Prete Shamatva Gumjitam Om Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Namaha Upamagrapayami. Om Ham Shivaya Sudha. The next is the offering of Srifa, offering of the lit lamp. Now, please take the lit lamp in your hands and first take some water and sprinkle it onto your lamp. Om Hayatraya Namaha. Om Hayatraya Pate. Offer a flower. Om Ham Hridaya Namaha. The next is the offering of the Deepa. We're going to redo the Deepas. All of you can also follow along and do it. Please sprinkle some water on your Deepa stand. Om Hayatraya Pate. Please offer some akshata. Om Ham Hridaya Namaha. Please wave the Deepa. Deepaha. Om उच्चीत्यस्वजातवेदोपघ्निन्यलिर्मम पशोगुत्तमत्यमावह जीवनं तदिशो दिश मानो हि पुंसीर्जातवेदो गामित्वं पुरुषं जगत् अभिव्यदग्माविनित्यामा परिपाटय ॐ हां ॐ शिवाय नमः श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्तिसमेत श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवाय नमः दीपं दर्शयामि Om Ham Shivaya Sadha. Please take water, go to the mouth of Paramashiva and offer it into the holy lady. The next is the offering of Naivedyam. Now, please sprinkle some water onto your Naivedyam. Om Hatraya Pade, offer a flower. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Now, as you ring the bell, take a medallion of water, cover it over the Naivedyam clockwise 3 times, and at the end of the mantra, offer it to your knife, to your Atmanina. Naivedyam. ॐ मधुवातारितायते मधुकरन्तु हिन्दवः माध्वीर्न संसोषधीः मधुनक्तुमतोषि मधुभक्ताति मधुङ्गजः मधुद्यौरस्तुनः पिता मधुमानो वनस्पतिर्मधुवागुमस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः माधु 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 ॐ हां नमो शिवाय नमः श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्तिसमेत श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवाय नमः नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि निवेदनानन्तरमाचमनं समर्पयामि ॐ हां शिवाय स्वधा. Please take a water show to the mouth of Shiva and offer it into the burning middle. So next is the offering of Sambulam, the offering of the betel leaf and the betel nut. Now please take some akshata in your hands and offer it to your Atmalinga at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashivoham Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivoham Namaha Sambulam Samarpayami. The next is the Karpura Nirajanam, the offering of the Arati, the lit sample. Now, please light your Arati and sprinkle some water and offer a flower onto the lit Arati along with the respective mantras. Please sprinkle some water onto your Arati plate. Om Hatraya Pade, offer a flower. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Om Somo Vayetasya Rajamadatte Yo Raja Samrajyo Vaso Me Nejate Devasvametani Havigum Siddhavanti Yayetavanto Vaidevanaagum Savaha Sayevasme Savan Pethanti Sayenam Punasvante Rajaya Devasuraja Bhavati Nakatra Suryo Bhanti Nachandra Tarakam Hema Vikrito Bhanti Kitoyam Agnihi Swameva Bhantamanubhati Sarvam Tasya Bhasa Sarvamidam Vidhati Karpura Gauram Karunavataram Samtarataram Bhujagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayarvinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashivoham Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivoham Namaha Karpura Nirajanam Sandarshayami. You can take this flower, have it over the Arati flame and offer it onto your Atmanina. Om Ham Shivaya Swadha. Please show water to the middle of the Atmanina and offer it into the Asana Patra in the middle. The next is the offering of Pushpanjali, the offering of fragrant flowers. Now, please take some flowers with hands, fold your hands in the Atmanjali Mudra and offer it at your Atmalinga at the end of the mantra. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashivoham Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivoham Namaha Pushpanjali Samarpayami. So next is the Gayatri Mantra Japa. Now, please wrap your Yajnopavitam. The poonal, the Yajnopavitam should be wrapped around your right hand thumb twice. Cover it with a cloth and chant the Shubhamur, the Gayatri Mantra Japa 11 times internally. Chant it internally and ensure to not chant it out loud. Do not chant the Gayatri Mantra out loud. Do not move your lips or your tongue while chanting the mantra. Only chant it internally. The next is the Mula Mantra Japa. Now, using your right hand, hold on to your Kantamala and chant the Shiva Mula Mantra 11 times internally. It's the Kshama Prarthana. Now, please take some flowers, Akshata and Dirvadras in your hands. Om Ham Hridaya Namaha, Om He Kavachayam, Om Ham Shivaya Vaushate. Now, keeping your hands in the Udbhava Mudra, pour some water into your hand and at the end of the mantra, let the water flow from the index finger to the right side of the Atmalinga. And the Kshama Prarthana is basically requesting forgiveness from Paramashiva for any known or unknown mistake which you might have performed during the puja. Om Yatkin Karma Devesha Sada Subhadrishritam Tanme Shivabhadastasya Bhumsvaptate Shankara Shivo Dhata Shivo Bhokta Shiva Sarvamidam Jagate Shivo Yajati Sarvatra Shiva Sohame Vatu Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Please offer the water. The next is the Pratyaksha Pada. Keeping your right hand in the Gopal Mudra, pour some water into your palm and take a sip of the water each time with Bhais chanting. Om Atmatattam Sodhyami Svadha. Om Vidyatattam Sodhyami Svadha. Om Shivatattam Sodhyami Svadha. Please wash the hands and please follow along. Om Ham Hridaya Namaha. Now, we have come to the conclusion of the puja with the Purnamanta. Let us all now offer our complete gratitude and surrender to Swamiji as we conclude with the Purnamanta. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnatya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam. Now, we request all the male bodies to please do the full Ashtanga Namaskara, which is bowing down flat in front of the Atmalinga, offering your prayer to Nidhi and your Atmalinga. And we request all the female bodies to do the Ashtanga Namaskara, which is bowing down from your knee. Right now, எல்லாரும் நீங்க உட்கார்ந்த இடத்தே இருங்க. இப்போ நம்ம எல்லாருமே manifestation பண்ண போறோம். Okay, so we are all going to be manifesting the Lord Sarvajñatva. Sit down. Just let us partners. 10 minutes. All of you sit down. Because right after puja is the most best phase to manifest powers. All volunteers, please support all the participants to settle down. All of you, please sit down. Thiruvannamalai ellarum ukandunga. Just 10 minutes manifest powers. Just switch the person you are sitting with, turn around and sit with them. Just turn around and sit with the same people that you are sitting with. They can ask you any question you want, not Atmalinga. You're going to manifest the power of Sarvajñatva. Yesterday we all started, like I said, we'll finish at least one cycle completely. I request all of you to please sit together as partners. All of you can turn and sit together. And we're going to continue from yesterday. You can ask any question to your partner, any question, anything, like you can give your partner a person who they don't know about. You can ask them to scan the details. You can give them a word or a term which they don't know and ask them to scan. Rabi, you and Aya can sit and manifest. Start. Don't spend time looking around for other partners. You can just sit and start. So you don't have much time. Both of you get started. Aya, Indra Bhagavan Aya, Naraninga, Ma KAILASA, Amritaya, Ma Shaila. Why so much of movement is happening in the hall? Can we all settle down? Let's all enter into the power manifestation. Please sit as partners. திருவண்ணாமலையில நேற்று சொன்ன மாதிரி இன்டென்ஸா இப்ப பவர் மேனிஃபெஸ்டேஷன் ஆரம்பிங்க. எந்த கேள்வி வேணா கேட்கலாம். ஆனா இன்னைக்கு ஒரு 10 நிமிஷம் பண்ணாதான் இந்த ப்ராசஸ் கம்ப்ளீட் ஆகும். So please sit with the partner. Asgar and Leia, settle down. Sit down. Manifest, start. Oh, okay. You're sitting with them. Yes, sir. Get started. Let's start. Chant the Mahavakya. Please intensely chant the Mahavakya. KAILASA Thiruvannamalai. எல்லாருமே இன்டென்ஸா மகாவாக்கிய சாண்ட் பண்ணுங்க. Connect to Swamiji. See, again remember, do not use any logic. This power does not manifest from trying to guess the answer. Just connect to Swamiji. Simply the answer will be revealed to you. Yes. And everybody in KAILASA Thiruvannamalai, எல்லாருமே உட்காந்து பாட்டுகளோட உட்காந்துருக்காங்க. இன்டென்ஸா இருந்தீங்க. ஜஸ்ட் எந்த கேள்வி வேணா கேட்கலாம். 10 நிமிஷம் தான். எந்த கேள்வி வேணா கேட்கலாம். நீங்க சுவாமிஜியோட கனெக்ட் பண்ணி நான் சொன்ன மாதிரி 3 விஷயம். மகாவாக்கிய சாண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, சுவாமிஜியோட கனெக்ட் பண்ணுங்க. என்ன ஆன்சர் சுவாமிஜி உங்களுக்கு வீல் பண்றாரோ அதை நீங்க ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. ப்ளீஸ் ஸ்டார்ட். Chant the Mahavakya. எல்லாருமே இன்டென்ஸா மகாவாக்கிய சாண்ட் பண்ணுங்க. உங்களோட அந்த கந்தத்தில் அந்த டெப்த் அந்த உங்களுக்கு என்ன ஆன்சர் சாங் ரிலீவ் பண்ணாலும் இதை சொல்லுங்க.
ஓம் நித்யானந்த பரமசிவோஹம். ஓம் Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham.
Now, each of you listen. எல்லா படத்தையும் ஆழ்ந்து கவனிச்சு உங்களுக்கு இந்த லாஸ்ட் ஃபியூ மினிட்ஸ்ல சுவாமிஜி என்னெல்லாம் காமிச்சாரோ உங்களோட மூன்றாம் கண்ணு அதை ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. இட் கேன் பி ஷேப்போ சைஸோ இல்ல உங்களுக்கு வந்து சில டைம் உங்களோட பர்சனல் அனுபவங்கள் கூட ஞாபகம் வரலாம். நீங்க வந்து என்ன வந்து அதை ஷேர் பண்ணி வெரிஃபை பண்ணுங்க. All of you please share it with your partners and verify. Ma Jnanamaya. Ma Jnanamaya. There are two people standing at the back of the hall. Please can you settle them? Are they all manifesting powers? Everyone intensely manifest the powers. Nithyananda. Nithyananda, daily palm manifestation session be there. So you will have breakthrough. Daily palm manifestation session, make sure you are there. Mahagavana, Nyanmaya, you can inform Nithyananda, but you does not miss the palm manifestation session. Yes. Please share with your partners. Now, we are all going to be concluding the power manifestation, wrapping up the power manifestation. As you're all sharing the answers, to all the viewers that are watching us on YouTube, please come join us in the upcoming Paramashiva Sena that is happening. We are going to be having the experience, various different experiences of authentic Charyapada of Hinduism and breakthrough in completion and so much more. So don't miss, please join us. And we thank all of you for joining us today. Tomorrow, once again at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be starting with the yoga. We thank all of you for joining with us. Let us all offer our gratitude to Sukhji and conclude with Purnamida. Om Purnamada Purnamida Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamacharya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you all, Nithyanandam. All the participants, time now is 8:14. So all of you can gather back by 8:30. Please settle down by 8:30 with along to picking up your breakfast. We shall resume the session at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all, Nithyanandam.